You know, I was going to play some new games, but Dune's too much fun. I want to play it one more time. Wait, is my microphone on? It is. Okay. Everything looks good. All right, so Dune Imperium with the Rise of Ix expansion. Too much fun. Need to do it one more time. Which I'm not quite set up yet. How about the conflict deck? We need 5 of these 6 cards, which are... I only have 5 right there. I must have mixed one up somewhere. No, I need 4 out of 5. It's 5 of these. It is correct. Yeah. Yeah, with the expansion, there are now 5 of these. Why is my bit rate so low? Hopefully that fixes itself. Ooh, how about these? Let's put these where they go. The alliance tokens for each of the 4 factions. And then we need 5 of these. Alright, we'll take these 5. And one of these. How about this one? Alright, those can be set aside. Conflict cards. Those will determine the conflicts. Player 1. Disc. Okay, who are we going up against? You know what? Some of the other stuff's in the way. Well, I'll take care of that in a second. Alright, let's see. We're going up against... this one is player 1. Duke Leto Atreides. And... Earl Memnon Torvald. Alright, Leto will gain an influence by spending a spice every time he uses a signet ring. Earl Memnon Torvald will gain a spice every time he uses a signet ring ability. And who am I going to be? We'll just add all these in there, and how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? Let's make it easier. That's 20. This has 12 sides. Number 4. Alright, I hold the princess. Princess in quotes, so I guess she's not really a princess. Yuna Moritani. You start the game with no water. Whenever you gain Solari on your turn, increase the amount gained by 1. Final delivery. When you use your signet ring ability, you can spend 7 Solari to get 1 influence, 1 troop, and 1 spice. Okay, I guess I'll be stuck with her. Why is my bitrate still horrible? Alright, how about tech? I don't think I shuffled these. Alright, that's good enough. 6 in each stack. Currently we have Spaceport available. You may put cards you acquire on top of your deck. Okay, and you get a draw 2 immediately. I don't really care about that one. Disposal facility. Trash a card immediately, and on your reveal, if you have 6 persuasion or more, you can trash one of your cards in play. Alright, and neither one of those is a House of Gaul, so if this one isn't, then we have to get rid of one right away. Holtzman Engine. Okay, that's a good one to get at the start, but later on it's not that good. If you have 2 or more of the Spice Must Flow cards, it's worth an extra victory point, and every round you get to draw an extra card. But that'll cost 6 spice. Interesting. I would like that. Alright, big deck. Imperium row. Actually, you know what? let's move down one. Up here we can put these boys. Spice must flow and fold space and Brachus liaison. Okay, and then Imperium row. Negotiated withdrawal, scout. Landing rights. Another negotiated withdrawal, and space travel. Let's put that off to the side a bit. I don't know negotiated withdrawal. I know I haven't had it. Ooh. On reveal, you get 2 persuasion, and if you retreat 3 of your units from the conflict, you gain an influence with the faction. Interesting. Ooh, landing rights. Every time you play this card, you get to move up the shipping track. I like that. House of Gaul, I've shuffled that. We'll put that in its usual place. I always put it there. Although, let's put it like that. Intrigue cards, those can sit off to the side, although the AI characters each get 1 to start off. Duke, Leto, Atreides with an intrigue card. Earl Memnon Torvald also with an intrigue card. And me with no water. Right, speaking of which, they each get a water. I don't. But let's see, you gain an extra Solari every time you gain Solari. So that means wealth actually gets me 3. Ooh, smuggling would get me 2. So you know what? I could get the Swordmaster on the second turn even without this. I'd have to use wealth twice and smuggling once, and that'd be 8 Solari. Good to know. Okay, Duke. The Duke is going first on the first round. We'll put the big 5-disc one there on the Mentat just so I don't forget, although I don't think I would, because playing on Mentat difficulty costs 5 to purchase the Mentat. What else do we need? We need some spice. I don't know if I like her. But, I mean, gaining lots of Solari is good. A lot of times Solari is just kind of worthless later on, although now you can buy Dreadnoughts with the expansion. She can certainly put that Solari to good use and gain lots of extra Solari. Where else? Well, I guess Conspire, you'd gain 6, but that costs 4 spice. Yeah, even Wealth, that's not a terrible spot for getting 3 Solari, and 1 influence with the Emperor. Okay, what else do we need? I just need all the stuff for everybody. All right, I'll be blue like usual. I do not have a Swordmaster yet. We'll set that aside. My little strength marker. I get 3 troops in the garrison. 0 victory points to start off. And there, my little shipping track marker. And so goal is quickly get Swordmaster and try to get Holtzman engine early on too. I think having an extra card each round would be good. Extra Solari will also make it easier to get the High Council seat fairly early. All right. But yeah, signet ring, not going to be able to use that first couple times the signet ring shows up. All right, we'll make Lido green. Strength marker, control markers, yeah, all right, shipping, victory points, and we don't really need that other disc. And his sword master is going to go under conflict round 3 card. Okay, and then Earl Memnon Torvald. He can be gold. Get your troops out of my troops. And his sword master under there. All right. Think we're ready. Oh, not quite. Oh. Lido didn't get any troops in his garrison. All right, everybody's at currently 0 influence on each track. Okay, nothing else? No, all right. Oh, I guess there is one more thing. Shuffle so I can draw my 5 cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we'll look at those. Not yet. All right, what is Lido going to do? Fold space. 1 influence with the Spacing Guild. All right, well, I guess I'm not going there this round. Well, you know what? If I can get landing rights, I may not be as concerned with interstellar shipping. Although, if I can go through the shipping track frequently, that gives me 5 Solari each round if I so choose, or not each round, but each time I do it. And actually 6 Solari, so it's only 1 short of using final delivery. I don't know. Anyway, harvest spice. Nope, there's no bonus spice yet. So Memnon will instead go to Erkine and get 1 troop, goes into conflict, and he'll put 1 from his garrison in there, and since it's not conflict level 3 yet, he will not put in enough to be more than 2 troops ahead of anyone else. All right. Then, what do I have? Well, convincing argument, that just gets revealed. So we'll just set that aside. I definitely want to use diplomacy. Why do I only have 4 cards? Did I really only draw 4? I have 5. What am I talking about? 3, 4, 5. Ooh, so I'm very limited. All right, so what do I want to do? I think I want wealth, and if I can, smuggling. Just which one am I doing first? What are they more likely to go on? They already got fold space. You know what, let's do the smuggling first. So I'm going to play that one and send my agent to smuggling. So I get 2 Solari and 1 move on the shipping track. And I'll use diplomacy unless they steal it before I get there. I'll use this on wealth, and then next round, it won't matter. I can get wealth or smuggling. Either one of those would give me what I need to get my Swordmaster next round. And I will also have my Signet Ring card, so I can definitely go on Swordmaster. And I'll have the other Dune the Desert Planet, so I can definitely go on smuggling. So, yes. Alright, so unless they steal wealth, I'm guaranteed to get my Swordmaster next round. Okay, well, what are you going to do, Duke? Rally. Oh, that should not be in there. Whoops. And this was a 2-player Arakeen card. I forgot to take out the cards that shouldn't have been in the deck. That's alright. Arakeen just gets an extra usage this well, before the first shuffle. Oh well. Tech negotiation. So Leto goes to tech negotiation. Doesn't have any spice, so I can't buy anything. So he will get an agent, a negotiator, to make that cheaper next time. Okay. Memnon, what are you doing? That should also not be in there. Still suits. He gets 1 influence with the Fremen, and he's not going to commit any more troops because he's already ahead by 2, which I never even looked to see what the conflict was. Conflict, 1 on the shipping track and 1 spice. Second place is for 3 Solari. Man, I really want wealth. I mean, it would be maybe worth it just putting 1 troop in to get the 3 Solari for 1 troop, but I really want wealth. So, no, using diplomacy. So these are getting revealed. Sorry about that. Those are getting revealed, and I go to wealth. So I get 1 influence with the Emperor, and I get 3 Solari. All right. And that's it. Oh, where's yellow's strength marker? Or you know what? Since I had the Arakeen card in here that shouldn't have been in there, next time Arakeen comes up, I'll just skip it. Alright, so, well, Memnon's the only one fighting, so this part really isn't necessary, but he gets extra strength. That should not be in there. Good, that's another card gone. There's about 8 that shouldn't be in there. There's another one. Ooh, this is a good waste of Highliner. He gets an extra 6 strength. Completely unnecessary because he wins no matter what. Alright, so he wins the conflict and gets 1 spice. And gets to move up 1 on the shipping track. Okay, nobody gets second. So all done with conflict card. Alright, nobody is at any of the spice harvesting spaces, so worms are going to poop out bonus spice on each one. Okay, and then, alright, agents go back. Okay, Memnon's going first. So yeah, no matter what, I'll be able to get my Swordmaster. Memnon. Oh, wait, I completely skipped a very important part. Alright, I only have 3 persuasion. So I could buy space travel or scout. So space travel, you can only go to Spacing Guild spaces. And you get to draw a card, and it's worth 2 persuasion. I don't know if I want that. Scout. Blue or yellow. Nothing happens if you use it, but if you reveal it, 1 persuasion, 1 strength, and you can retreat up to 2 of your troops. I don't really want either of those. could buy an Arrakis Liaison if I want. And I'm not going to have too many opportunities to trash cards. So I really only want to buy cards if I like them. Or if I like them well enough to buy them. Because I'm not going to be able to get rid of very much. So I think I'm not going to buy anything. Okay, and before the next conflict comes out, well, the next conflict is going to be that. Ooh, Mentat, and an Intrigue card, and 2 Solari. Alright, so that'd be nice to have, because next round I'm going first. They're going to get their Sword Masters. So if I have the Mentat, I'll go first and last. Alright, well, we need to, well, don't need to do, but I'm playing with the optional dice churn, or Imperium row churn with dice. Alright, first and 5th cards. So space travel, I don't care about negotiated withdrawal. Well, there's another one of those, which I think I do want one of those. Duncan, Idaho, and Missionaria Protectiva. It'd be nice if there were some other Bene Gesserit cards out there. Okay. Next round, those are discards. There's my deck. All right, next round I get these. So convincing argument will just get revealed again. I'm sure I'll use these 2. Okay. Well, and then I'll have a 3rd one to use. Or I might, yeah, I'll probably use Dagger to get the Sword Master and then use the Signet Ring on the Sword Master. Alright, but it is Memnon's turn first. Hardy Warriors. Gets 2 troops, 1 influence with the Fremen, that's a victory point. And 2 troops. They'll go in the conflict, but he won't move any more in because it's not conflict level 3 yet. Second place is 2 Solari and an Intrigue card. Unfortunately, I wouldn't get an extra Solari there because that doesn't happen on my turn. So I'd only get the 2 if I got that. Still, though, I will be going last, so I can tell whether it's worth it to put anything in there. Okay, then it's my turn. So we're going to go Seek Allies and take Wealth again. That's a victory point. This gets trashed. And I get 3 Solari, so now I am up to 8. Just what I need for a Sword Master. Okay. Duke. Arakeen. I said I was going to skip the next time I got it since I had a 2-player one that shouldn't have been in the deck. Harvest Spice. Well, he's going to get 4 Spice. Ooh, he's only 1 Spice away from being able to buy the Holtzman engine. Or if you got Tech Negotiation again, he can buy it. I don't want that. I want Holtzman engine. But it's going to be a while before I get a chance for that. Okay. Oh, and he puts 2 troops into the conflict. So even though I'd like this one, I might be sitting this one out. Arakeen. Okay, this time I'm not skipping it. So he gets, oh, it's a troop and a Signet Ring ability, which is a Spice. And he gets a troop, and he'll put that in the conflict, and 1 more, so that he's up by 2. And I'm going to use Dagger to get my Sword Master for 8 Solari. Now I have my sword master. Leto's last turn. Karthig. He's getting one more troop, and he'll put that in +1 from his garrison. Yeah, I don't think I'm fighting. They already each have 8 strength. The most I could get is 4. Plus, well, that's it. The most I can get is 4. So yeah, I don't think I want to bother. So I think I'll be using the Signet Ring, although I don't actually get to use the Signet Ring. I need 7 Solari for that. Alright, so since I don't want to... Since I don't want to fight, I could pick up some spice. I could pick up 2 spice. I don't have any water. I don't have any influence with the Fremen, so I can't go there yet. I think I'm just going to smuggle again. And yeah, go up to there. I get 2 Solari. Wait a minute. If I choose to cash in right now, do I get to collect my, or can I collect my Solari before actually using the Signet Ring ability, or do I need to use this before? I don't know. Because yeah, if I cash in and get 6 Solari, that'll give me 8. I can then get 1 influence, 1 troop, and 1 spice. But I don't think I want to do that yet, because from here, I already will get an influence on this one, plus 2 troops, plus the Solari, and then next time Signet Ring comes up, I'll be able to spend the Solari. Plus I might want High Council first, so yeah. Not going to worry about it right now. Okay, so I'm not fighting. They each have 8. Memnon went first, so we'll draw 1 first for him. He gets 3 extra strength. And Leto gets nothing. Alright, so Memnon wins. He gets the Mentat for next round. Well, he was already going to go last. It's just he'll take the last 2 turns. He gets an Intrigue card. And he gets 2 Solari, and Leto gets an Intrigue card. And 2 Solari. Okay. Although, should have done this first. I have 3 Persuasion. I can only buy 1 point cards. Do I want the Missionaria Protectiva card? I mean, this will be good if another Bene Gesserit card comes up. Yeah, because if you play this and go to a blue space and you have another Bene Gesserit card in play, you get 1 influence. But, so far, no other Bene Gesserit cards. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So that costs 1. That will go in my discard. Ah, Lady Jessica. There we go, Bene Gesserit. But she costs 7. She can go yellow, blue, green, or Bene Gesserit. Draw 2 cards when you play her. I like that. Or on reveal, 3 Persuasion or 1 Strength. And 1 Strength. Which that could be very useful if I can get Holtzman Engine in trying to get Spice Must Flow cards. Getting that extra 3 Persuasion. Well, drawing 2 cards is also good for trying to get extra Persuasion. So, Yeah, I still have 2. I could buy the Scout if I wanted, or Arrakis Liaison. I don't want either of those. So that's going to be it. Okay, I already gave them both their rewards. They've used up all their troops. Two worms poop out some bonus spice. So it might be a good idea to go get some spice. If I get 3 spice here, well, if I get a -2 on there and decide to take the spice option, that's enough for the Holtzman engine, although that'll take 2 rounds. Alright, get rid of conflict card. Agents can go back. Okay. One and 3. Alright, Duncan, Idaho, and landing rights are gone. I kind of wanted landing rights. Oh well. Hey, what's my string doing? Appropriate. Hang on. There we go. Appropriate. I don't think I've seen this card. This is an Emperor card. It costs 5. You immediately get to move once on the shipping track. You can go on green or yellow, and if you have 2 influence with the Emperor, which I do, you can purchase tech. Ooh, and you may use Solari instead of spice for the purchase. Ooh. Yeah, I'd like that. I get lots of Solari because of that. Ooh, I kind of like that. Alright, I would really like to get that one. Okay, discard, I need to shuffle, and it's doing it again. There we go. Okay, I need to shuffle. And I am first. All right, princess. What's the new conflict? Victory point and a water, and they now have their sword masters. Desert power. Okay. That only gets revealed. And then 2 Dune the Desert Planets and Reconnaissance. Signet Ring. And I'm only going to have... I can't get the High Council seat. I don't have it. Well, Signet Ring can go there. Right, so I can get it. Well, let's see. If I cash in now instead of going up there to purchase tech, because I don't have any spice anyway, I'll get 1 influence with whoever I want. Spacing Guild. 2 troops to go in the garrison, and then 6 Solari or 2 spice. Let's say I take the 6 Solari, then I'll have 8. Well, I could use a Signet Ring and spend that, or I can go to the High Council seat. If I take my High Council seat, I'll have, well, whichever one of these I play, I'll still have 1, 3, and with the High Council seat, I'll have just enough to purchase Appropriate. That sounds good. And then, well, maybe fight. So that'll be, let's say this is going to give me, actually no, I'll get a total of 8 Solari. I'll go to smuggling. I'll get 8 Solari, so I'll have 10. That'll cost me 5. So when I use Signet Ring, I'll be too short. Too bad there's no other way I can get some more Solari. So I'll be wasting the Signet Ring ability. That's all right. It'll come up again. I'll use it then. So I'm thinking that, and then High Council seat. And then one of these will get used. Depends on what's available. Well, really should get some spice. That's true. I can get the High Council seat last because they're not going to go there. So I can smuggle, get some spice, High Council seat. Unless they've already taken both spaces. Okay, smuggling. So I get 2 Solari and get to move once on the track, and I'm going to cash in. Which, if I cash in, I'll get 8 Solari total. But they each get 1. Okay, and then I get 2 troops. I get 1 influence, and I'm choosing the Spacing Guild. Okay, was that everything? Yes. All right. It is Leto's turn. He's going to Arakeen, so he wants to fight. And yes, that's one of the solo ones. He gets a troop. And he gets to use the Signet Ring ability, which is he spends 1 spice. Good. That lessens his chance of getting the Holtzman engine. He spends 1 spice to gain 1 influence with a faction where an opponent has more influence than he does. So that would either be the Fremen or the Emperor. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. Let's say the Fremen. Okay. Alright, so Leto's fighting, but it's just 1 troop. I have 5 garrisoned currently. Interstellar shipping, but he needs 2 influence with the Spacing Guild. He does not have that. Still suits. He just gets 1 influence with the Fremen. He almost has an alliance. And he will put his 1 troop in. Okay, so they're both fighting, but currently that's all they have. Alright, so yes. Oh no, I said Signet Ring I would do last. Although, no, maybe I should do High Council seat now, just to see how much I want to commit into the fight later. Save that for the 3rd round, see what they do on their next round, but then they'll, well, Memnon's still going to have 2 more agents to place. After the next round, Leto will still have 1, but still. Yeah, Signet Ring right now. Alright, High Council seat. Plus there's that 1 tech that needs the High Council seat to where you get an extra 4 strength each conflict. That might come up. Okay, that cost 5 Solari. And now it is Leto's turn. Hopefully he doesn't harvest spice. Dreadnought. So he goes to Dreadnought and then tries to purchase tech if he can, but this is the only one he wants to purchase. They won't go for either of those, and he only has 4. So all he will do is get a Dreadnought, but that is not in the fight. Okay, Memnon's 2nd turn. Selective breeding. Just gets 1 influence with the Bene Gesserit. Okay. So yeah, he still has 2 more turns. Leto only has 1, and they each just have 1 troop in there. So I think, although the most I can get in there is, Well, all right. If I don't go for the spice, if I go to Carthage, I can get 3 troops in there, so I'll have 6 strength. Might be enough to beat Leto if he doesn't put his dreadnought in. Memnon still has 2 troops, so would 3 troops be worth a water and a spice? Oh, I also get an intrigue card. Or, because they haven't picked up any spice yet, I could take my chances that it's still going to be their next round, although I'll be going last. I'll take my chances. Okay, so Reconnaissance. So I'm going to reveal this one. So I'll play Reconnaissance and go to Carthage. I get 1 more troop. I'm going to put 2 in. So I have 3 troops in there, and I get an intrigue card. Diversion. Ooh. When you deploy 4 or more units to a conflict in a single turn, I can move once up the shipping track. Oh, okay. Well, that's not this turn. But at some point I'll be able to do that. Go to Hardy Warriors or Highliner at some point. Okay. Leto's last turn. Secrets. He gets 1 influence of the Bene Gesserit. Alright, Memnon still has 2 more turns. Okay, so Leto, I should beat him. So I should get at least second. Arakeen, oh, that's what's Occupy, but also that's one of the ones that should not be in there. That's for 2 players. Harvest Spice. So he gets 4 spice. Ooh, and now he has enough to purchase Holtzman Engine if he lands on Tech Negotiation. And he would move in more troops, but he doesn't have any more. So, okay, that part's good at least. Carthage, occupied. Yeah, I guess there's also that. Hardy Warriors and Highliner are the only places that he could get more troops, and Highliner's already been used until there's a shuffle. So, yeah, Hardy Warriors is the only way he'll get any more troops. I didn't think about that. Arakeen, that's another card that shouldn't be in there. Selective Breeding, already occupied. Dreadnought, no, that's for 2 players. Conspire. Okay, he gets 2 troops and 1 influence with the Emperor. But those are Garrison's troops. Ooh, so I might win. Okay, alright, so I have 5 persuasion, so I can buy appropriate, and I am buying appropriate. Oh, and I immediately get to move once on the shipping track. Yep, I'm playing alone. I'm not playing alone. I have Duke Leto Atreides with me and Earl Memnon Torvald with me. Alright, going out. Ooh, Chome Directorship. I don't think I've seen this one. Costs 8. You immediately get 1 influence with each faction, I think is what that's saying. I mean, this can only be revealed. You can't actually play it because it has no agent icons. And it's worth 3 Solari on a reveal, which isn't great. Although I guess that would be... Well, that's not on my return, that's on reveal. I don't think I'd get the extra Solari. Yeah, I think I get 1 influence with each faction on purchasing that. But if I had 8, I'd probably have 9, and I would just buy a Spice Must Flow card. Yeah, Dune Imperium is pretty good. And I'm playing with the expansion, which is this piece up here covering up part of the board, and then this other one. And yeah, it's pretty good. When you play solo, you have 2 AI characters that you're playing against. but it's pretty good against other people too. All right, so let's see. So that was it for reveal. I have 6 strength in the fight. They each have 2, but the AIs get to add on strength with this. We'll do Leto first. He gets an extra 3, so I still have him beaten. And Memnon gets an extra 1. So, all right, I win the conflict. Okay, just making sure there weren't any other cards in that deck that I should have taken out. All right, so I'm winning the conflict. So I get a victory point and a water. Leto came in second. He gets a spice and a water. Okay, and Memnon gets nothing. Oh, whoops, that was there. So 2 worms poop out some bonus spice. Ooh, I really want this one. Although there aren't many cards left in the deck, and I think I've only drawn 1, 2, 3. All right, there's still 3 more Harvest Spice cards in here, and there are only about 8 cards left, and I'm going last next round, so they're probably going to beat me to that, which is too bad. Okay. All right, so Leto's first this round. What's the conflict we're going for this time? A victory point and control of Carthage. Second place gets an intrigue card and a spice. Yeah, I don't care about fighting in this one unless I'm going to win, but at least I get to go last. So that's good for that, but bad for this spice I want. That's unfortunate. Okay, I need 5 new cards. All right, I have 5. Okay, that can only be revealed. So, ooh, my options are, oh, well, they're probably going to beat me to the spice. I can't go there anyway. I don't have a card that'll go on that space. So I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Leto's first. What's he doing? That should not be in there. That's for 2 players. Okay, fold space or interstellar shipping. He doesn't have enough influence with the Space and Guild to do interstellar shipping, so he will go to fold space and gain 1 influence with the Space and Guild, and that gives him his first victory point. And then Memnon. Yep, Harvest Spice. He's going to go here because it has the most bonus spice. He gets 4 spice. Well, he's up to 10. Which for now, he'll hang on to it so he can try to purchase some tech. And he's going to put 2 troops into the conflict. All right, so how about me? I'd really like to get another influence of the Spacing Guild, but he just got in my way. I can start working on my influence with the Fremen. And then green or blue. Well, there aren't any green spaces I want to go to, but I'm going to have to go to 1. I do have enough Solari to buy a Dreadnought. Or I might just go to tech negotiation to get an agent there. So I still don't have any spice. And that'll give me 1 extra persuasion. That'll give me 5 plus anything I reveal. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, Missionaria Protective. Oh, I didn't do any dice churn stuff. 2. Scout is gone. Ooh, I have not seen this. Opulence. Another Emperor card. You can only go to Emperor spaces. When you play it, you get 3 Solari. Well, that would be on my turn, so I'd really get 4 Solari. Ooh, or if you reveal it, you get 1 Persuasion, and you can spend 6 Solari to gain a victory point. And I do collect lots of Solari. Interesting. But I believe I'm going to have, if I go to tech negotiation, I believe I'm going to have 5 persuasion. Well, I could maybe go to Arcane and draw another card. Oops. Because what I don't know is, well, diplomacy, I think I want to go to one of the Fremen spaces, although I'd go to secrets if necessary. I could go to Hardy Warriors. That would cost me my 1 water I just picked up, but I get 2 troops. I could put 2 in here plus these 2 to use diversion. I'll do a free move up this. That's a possibility. And that would get me started for the fight. And then dagger on one of those 2 spaces. And then Missionaria Protectiva, Carthage or Arcane. That's if those aren't both taken by then. I might be out of luck and can't place on either of those. Same with dagger. Maybe I should do that one last. I don't know. I think I'll do diplomacy first. All right, so I'm playing diplomacy, which lets me go to Hardy Warriors, 1 influence with the Fremen. I get 2 troops, but it does cost me my water, and I'm going to put both of those in, plus I can reinforce up to 2 from my garrison, and I'll use diversion to go up once on the track. When I want plenty of Solari for when Appropriate comes along. That's true. I don't really need Spice, because every time Appropriate comes up, I'll be able to purchase tech with Solari instead of Spice. But that's only on there. I do need Spice if I'm going to use tech negotiation or this space, or Dreadnought. But I'll get Spice if it's convenient. All right, so that's my move. Hardy Warriors, put my troops in there. Got to move on the influence track, or on the shipping track. Unfortunately, I don't get to cash in this turn because I don't have any yellow cards. You know, probably a good idea to get negotiated withdrawal just for a little extra. Oh, and this one also lets me retreat for influence, but just for an extra bit of versatility there. Instead of keep drawing these cards where you can only go to 1 color. Well, I'm going to have 5 persuasion, so yeah, probably will buy that. I really like opulence. Well, even more, I'd like Chome Directorship, but can't afford that. Well, maybe. If Arakene's free and I get to draw a card, we'll see what I get. Could get the other convincing argument. That would give me 7. I could buy Lady Jessica, which would go well with Missionaria Protectiva. May as well. Well, no, never mind. All right, so let's see. It is Leto's second turn. Smuggling or interstellar shipping. He does have enough influence to go to interstellar shipping, so he's going there. Okay, good. He's still not fighting. Memnon's going to harvest more. He loves spice. That's 4 more spice for him. He has 14 spice. And if he gets that Holtzman engine, that's just an automatic victory point at the end of the game for him. Okay, my second turn. So, do I go to a city space now, or do I go to tech negotiation? Or possibly dreadnought. Do I want a dreadnought? I can't buy any tech. I don't have any spice, so I figure tech negotiation is probably more valuable. And unless they go to both Carthage and Arakeen, I will get to go to one of those. So yeah, I'm going to play dagger, go to tech negotiation, and all I'm going to do is get a negotiator. So that'll save me 1 spice on a purchase. Okay. Well, I'm still here with 4 troops. Leto's last chance to join the fight. Dreadnought, nope, that's for 2 players. Conspire. So he gets 1 influence of the Emperor and 2 troops, but they're in his garrison. So he is not going to be part of this conflict. All right, well, so far I'm up by 4. Okay. Oops, what am I doing? Memnon's last one. Carthage. All right, so he gets 1 more troop, so I probably need to put in a little more. So I'm only up by 2, and I won't get... Well, no, I'll get 1 extra strength, so I'm really up by 3. All right, so I'm up by 3 strength. I would like to put in 1 more troop, but I guess I'm going to Arakeen. So I get to draw an extra card. I need to shuffle because I'm all out. All right, Dune the Desert Planet. Oh, I get 1 more persuasion. That's going to give me 6. Oh, I could buy opulence. On reveal, 6 Solari for a victory point. Yeah, I think I'm taking that. And there are 5 cards left there. So I'm going to get Appropriate next turn, which will let me purchase tech with Solari, or next round. Okay, Dagger's also getting revealed. Okay, so I drew my card, and then I get 1 troop. And I am putting that one in the conflict. I'm going to hold off this one. I think, well, or I could spend it just to make absolutely certain. Because now everything's possible for the House of Gaul deck. He could draw a Highliner and get an extra 6 strength. And then there are 1 or 2 cards that are extra 5 strength, which would tie me, which then we both get the 2nd place rewards. I don't want that. So I'm thinking, ooh, next round I'll go 2nd. So as long as Memnon doesn't on his very first turn next round get tech negotiation or dreadnought, I will be able to get Holtzman engine. Yeah, because I can purchase it with Solari. I have 5 plus a tech negotiation, plus a negotiator. That's enough to get me Holtzman engine. Okay, so yeah, to make absolutely certain I win, I'm going to go ahead and put that one in. So I have 14. Yellow has 6. Oh, wait. 13 with that, not 14. Okay, I was going to say, wait, I don't need that many troops if I already have 14. Okay, so that'll guarantee I win, and then I have 3, 4, 6 persuasion, so yes, I am buying opulence. Can only go to Emperor spaces, that's alright. I mean, Emperor does give me more money. And Solari's good, because I can spend 6 Solari to get a victory point if I reveal this one. So, yes. And with this victory point, I don't even really need to fight in more conflicts. I want to try to get influence tracks. Get victory points that way. I can buy victory points. And yeah. Okay, alright, so let's see. What else is there? I bought that. I can discard all these. There's my draw for the next round. Okay, and then Memnon needs some extra strength. He got 1, so alright. I wasted 2 troops. Oh well. So I win. I get a victory point, and I get control of Carthage, so now every time someone goes to Carthage, I will get 1 Solari. Oh, I didn't put out a new card. Lady Jessica, meet Jessica of Arrakis. If you have another Bene Gesserit card in play, draw an extra 2 cards. I would like one of these 2, at least this one's only 3, so that'll be easier to purchase, unless it's already gone from the dice. Anyway, so yeah, I win. I get control of Carthage. Memnon gets an intrigue card. That'll give him a victory point because he'll sell them. Not that I really need to draw another one, but all right. So he gets a victory point and 1 spice. That's 15 spice for him. If he never purchases any tech, he'll trade that in for 2 victory points. Okay, and that's it for the conflict. Reset these. Only 1 worm poops out some bonus spice. All the agents can go back. I will be going second. Leto. Memnon's going first. And 5. Oh, Lady Jessica's gone. Well, she was going to be harder to purchase anyway. Jessica of Arrakis, simple. I already have 2 persuasion there. I just need 1 more and I can buy her. Then I'd have 2 Bene Gesserit cards, which will be good, because they both have a bonus if I play another Bene Gesserit card. And what's coming out then? Arrakis Recruiter. Not a card I'm going to purchase. I want to keep my deck as small as I can get it. I think I have 11 cards currently. That'll make 12. And yeah, I'm going to stick with that match. Okay. Memnon, where's he going? Going to selected breeding and getting 1 influence with the Bene Gesserit and a victory point. Alright, I have appropriate. And I have my signet ring. This will be revealed, so I have enough to get Lady Jessica of Arrakis, and then Reconnaissance and Dune the Desert Planet. Unfortunately, she only goes on yellow spaces, but still, that'll be worth having. Okay, so appropriate. Oh, unfortunately, he didn't buy Holtzman engine. So I play this, I can go on green or yellow. If I have 2 influence with the Emperor, I can purchase tech and use Solari instead of spice. Now, where do I want to go? I think smuggling. Yeah, I want to do this now before that gets purchased by someone else. Okay, so I'm going to smuggling with this. And I'm going to cash in. Unfortunately, only this, I'm sure, would let me use Solari to purchase tech, not, say, this one, if I did that on the same turn. Alright, so I'm cashing in, I get 1 influence. I am doing the Spacing Guild, so now I can use interstellar shipping, and I get a victory point. Okay, 2 troops in the garrison, and then 6 Solari or 2 spice. I will take these 6 Solari. Oh, and I get 2 more Solari for smuggling. So really I get 8 Solari. They each get 1. Okay, and then what else? That's it for that. And then I can purchase tech. Yes, I will buy this for 6 Solari. Do I have to use my negotiator? I don't know if I have to. I'm going to leave my negotiator there so that he can save me a spice if I'm ever purchasing tech with spice. So I'll spend the 6 Solari because of that on Holtzman engine. So now every round I get an extra card. It's still, oh, I don't even know what the conflict is. I should turn that over. Playing for 1 influence and 2 intrigue cards. Okay. Well, for each of them, that's 2/3 of a victory point. But yeah, now each round, and how many rounds are left? Okay, so for 5 rounds, I'll get to draw 6 cards instead of 5. But if I can get lucky and get some Spice Must Flow cards, I don't think I'm really well equipped for that. But if I can get 2 of those, I get a 3rd, well, an extra victory point. At the very least, it's worth it for the extra card. Spy Satellites. For this, you can spend 3 spice to trash this and get a victory point, or at the end of the game, it's worth a victory point for each faction where you have 1 or less influence, which for me is currently 2 of them. But that's one they'll purchase. They can both afford it, so I'm sure they'll get to it before I do. Okay, so that's it for me. Now it's time for Leo. Smuggling or interstellar shipping. He does have enough influence with the Spacing Guild to use interstellar shipping, so he will go there. And he's going to cash in, and then he still has 1 more move. So he gets 2 troops in his garrison. His garrison's getting big. He gets 1 influence with whatever's lowest. He's at 1 on each of those. Bene Gesserit. That's a victory point. And then he gets 5 Solari. That's enough to give him a victory point. For 7 of them. We each get 1. Now, I get an extra Solari when I gain Solari on my turn. It's not my turn, so I just get 1. Okay, that's it for that. All right, Memnon. Tech negotiation, yep, there we go. All right, so he goes to tech negotiation and can purchase for 1 less. He doesn't have any negotiators, so he can buy spy satellites for 3 spice, which, since he has the spice available, he will immediately spend 3 more spice to trash this and get a victory point. So just get rid of that. That's already gone. He got a victory point and spent 6 spice, and he still has 9. Wait. Oh yeah, he had the -1, so it cost him 3, and then 3 more to trash it. Okay, and he got his victory point, so we're good there. And what's coming out now? Ooh, flagship. And he can afford this one. Costs 8. You immediately get a victory point. And then each round, you can spend 4 Solari on 3 troops, which for me is good because I get lots of Solari. But, yeah, that costs 8. If I got appropriate again, soon enough, though. I can beat them to it. Possibly. Okay, my turn. So what are we doing now? Okay, so Signet Ring. I could use the ability. I do have the 7 Solari. I need to get an influence, a troop, and a spice. And then if I do that, do I want to spend the Solari on that, though? Or do I want to save some for flagship? It'll be 1 or 2 more rounds. Actually, no, I'll be shuffling after this round. I could get appropriate again on the very next round. And I get to draw 6 cards. So I don't know if I want to use my ability. Well, if I gain influence, I'm gaining influence with the Fremen, I think. So yeah, we're using Signet Ring, but where am I going? Well, Dune the Desert Planet is now worthless to me. The only space I can go is Imperial Basin, and that's just worth a spice, so I'm sure that one's going to be the reveal, which will give me 5 persuasion. Yeah, 5 persuasion, which is enough to get negotiated with. No, I wanted Jessica Varakis. So let's see, where am I? Or I could save this for the last round, just in case, and go to Carthage or Arakeen. I'm thinking Carthage, get the intrigue card. Oh, and I get I'll get 2 Solari too if I go there, because it's my turn and I'm collecting Solari. Yeah. And no one's in the fight yet. Leto still has 2 turns, and he has lots of garrison troops. Memnon's only going once more. Second place gets an intrigue card and a spice. And there's a good chance he won't fight at all. So, yeah, I think I'm playing Reconnaissance. Going to Carthage. I'll put my troop in, and then what about these 2 that I have in the garrison? And I get an intrigue card. Dispatch an envoy. The card you play this turn has these icons. Ooh. So I could use my Signet Ring and go over there instead. I could go to Wealth and get more Solari. And then if I spend the 7, I still have 4 toward purchasing flagship next time I get a chance. Yeah, you know what? That would be a good idea. And that puts me 1 away from an alliance with the Emperor. So if I do that, I'm not going to be... I may do that. Or I could say, get more influence with the Fremen. But I will put these 2 troops in. Yes, I'm going to put all that in. All right, and then I still have Signet Ring. Okay, I got that. Good. Oh, and I get 2 Solari. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So then if I go on Wealth with this one, yeah, I'll have 6 Solari. After using my Signet Ring ability. Yeah, I'll get 3 more, I'll have 6. Sounds good, because flagship only costs 8. I'm only 2 short. I have a negotiator there. So whenever appropriate comes up, I'm sure I can acquire enough Solari by the time I use that. Okay, Leto's second turn. He is going to Carthage, already occupied. He's going to Carthage, already occupied. He's going to Secrets. Ooh, he almost has an alliance with the Bene Gesserit. I'm still at 0. Although flagship, I like the the free victory point for that. However, the 4 Solari every round to buy 3 troops. Well, I said I want to get victory points from influence track, but I don't have a lot of stuff that lets me go on the influence track. I just have diplomacy, and then this gives me influence. If that one Bene Gesserit card comes up, that can give me influence. So, yeah, maybe I do want that and try to win some more conflicts. Ooh, and this is going to give me 1 influence. Just have to choose who. Thinking, well, Fremen or Emperor. If I win, no point in looking yet. All right, Memnon. So, Leto only has 1 more chance to put troops in. Highliner. Ah, damn. 1 influence with the Spacing Guild and 3 troops that go into the fight. That stinks. So now I am tied, but with no extra strength I'm going to get. So unless, well, the best I can do is 2nd place. Rewards, unless I don't go over. I can always use this another round. Go to Arakeen, and then the only way Leto is going to put any troops in is if he gets Still Suits or Hardy Warriors. And if I go to Arakeen, well, I get 1 more troop in there, and I draw a card. And do I want that? Other options. I can collect 1 spice. No. I can go buy a Dreadnought. No. I can get the Mentat. But then, well, I'd be drawing a card from that. And the card I draw might give me a little extra strength. Yeah, alright, Signet Ring. I'm not going to use Dispatch and Envoy yet. I'm going to go to Arakeen. So I'll get 1 more troop that's going in there. Plus I get to draw a card. I don't have any, so I need to shuffle. Dagger. Well, I get 1 extra strength. Okay, so I'll be up by 3 on him. Okay, well, I like my chances a little better to win this. But Leto still has 1 more turn. If he gets Hardy Warriors, he'll win. Harvest Spice. Okay, so he's just going to put in Dreadnought and 1 troop. So he's in last place. He needs 4 more strength to catch me. Alright. So as long as he draws less than 4 and he draws less than 3, and Highliner's already gone, that part's good at least. He gets 3 spice. When I played Signet Ring. Okay, everybody's done. So I am at 8 plus 1, so I'm at 9 strength. Memnon's at 6. Leto's at 5. And I'm just going to put these out now. Worms are pooping out bonus spice on 2 spaces. Oh, I forgot to use my Signet Ring ability when I played that. I went to Arakeen, I took care of all that, but I also get to spend 7 Solari on 1 influence. Fremen, I think, or Emperor. Let's do the Fremen for now. All right, so that's a victory point. And then 1 troop, but that's in my garrison. Oh, wait. But since I was on a combat space, the troop that went into the garrison from using the signet ring, since I did go, yeah, on a conflict space, I should be able to move that in too. Well, it depends on what's happening first. Am I doing there and doing whatever from that, or doing the signet ring part of that first? I don't think it really matters, so I think I get to put that troop in. So really, I'm at 11. My troop and a spice. Hey, the first spice I've had all game. Okay, so now I really like my chances. Unless Memnon draws 5, I get first. We'll do Memnon first. 2. And Leto, go ahead, get the 5. 3. Nice, they tied. And that means they would go down to 3rd place, but there's no 3rd place reward for 3 players, so they get nothing. I think Leto's collected a 2nd place reward once. Memnon's gotten lots of rewards. So only I get something. Alright, so that last troop was wasted. That's fine. I get 1 influence and 2 intrigue cards. I could do Fremen again, so I'm 1 away from grabbing an alliance before Memnon can get it. Or Emperor, so I'm 1 away from that alliance. Bene Gesserit because I have nothing. Or Spacing Guild, so that I'm 1 away from that alliance. Which one? I think since Memnon's here, I'm going to try to get that alliance before he does. And then I get 2 intrigue cards. Oh, well, there's a that will be a free influence with the Emperor. Well, that's nice. And Recruitment Mission. Gain 1 persuasion during your reveal turn this round. You may put cards you acquire on top of your deck. Speaking of which, I forgot to purchase. I have 5. I'm buying Lady Jessica. It's on my discard pile, which is currently, well, that's the only card on my discard pile. What else comes out? Ooh, Chome Delegate. Only costs 1. You can only go on yellow spaces, but you can go somewhere even if it's blocked. Great for interstellar shipping. Don't get anything but playing the card, but if you discard this or trash it or reveal it, it's worth 3 Solari. I like Solari. You know what? I think I'm buying that one too. That's probably the last card I'm going to buy. Freighter Fleet. Oh, maybe not. Freighter Fleet only goes on yellow. Discard it, trash it, or reveal it. You get 1 shipping. 1 space on the shipping track. I like shipping. Okay. So I got my rewards. I got my 2 intrigue cards, my influence. They each get nothing. Now, since Leto did not win the fight, his dreadnought goes back to his garrison. So his garrison's still pretty big. Mine has nothing. And then we discard all these. And I already did the poop, so now agents can go back. And I am going to go first. So this should be round 6. So last conflict 2, yes. All right. Okay, what's going away? 4 and 5. All right, these two are gone. So negotiated withdrawal, not an option anymore. Ooh, power play. I like power play. You get 2 influence on with whatever faction when you play that, and then it gets trashed. So it's single use, but worth it for the 2 influence, especially since I'm going for influence victory points. New conflict. Oops, Siege of Arakeen. Okay, victory point and control of Arakeen. Second place, 4 Solari. Okay. And after this round, they'll start spending spice on victory points. And still, yeah, neither one of them has gotten flagship yet. They can both afford it. I currently cannot. But I'll be able to soon enough. Alright, I need 5 cards, or 6 cards, because a Holtzman engine. I have 6 in my deck, so there we go. And I'm first. So yeah, Opulence. If I reveal this, I can spend 6 Solari on a victory point. If I play it on an Emperor space, well, yeah, whenever you gain Solari on your turn, increase the amount gained by 1. I guess those are 2 separate ones, so yeah, this would be, I'd get 4 Solari plus 3. So I'd get 7 Solari if I play this and go on Wealth, and get 1 influence with the Emperor. This would give me an alliance. Or yeah, I can reveal it and spend 6 Solari on a victory point. Okay, what else do we have going on here? Convincing argument is only for reveal. I got Missionaria Protectiva, but I won't get the bonus because I don't have any other Bene Gesserit cards. So there's Diplomacy, and then, well, any of these could also go on a faction space. I'm thinking maybe those 3. I think the first thing I should do is go to interstellar shipping before somebody else takes it. Then I just need 5 persuasion for power play, so I just need 1 more. Yeah, so if I don't play Missionaria Protectiva, that'll give me that one. Although, do I want to play Opulence or buy the victory point? So interstellar shipping, if I play it, all right, let's say I don't play it. So instead I'd be playing one of these 2. I guess this one. All right, if I play these instead, do interstellar shipping, Missionaria Protectiva will go on, well, one of these 3. Now that I can use Siege Tabor. One of those 3, and then Diplomacy will go wherever, depends on what they've taken. If I use that and go on Wealth, yeah, I don't want to use this to go on Wealth. If I use this to go on Wealth, I'll get 3 Solari, and I'll get my alliance, get 2 more troops. It also might be a good idea to get the Mentat so that I can go last, since I'm going first. And that will let me draw 1 more card. Ooh. Eh. But that will cost me 5 Solari. So then I don't think I'd have enough to do that. So I don't think I'm going to get the Mentat. If I don't get the victory point from the conflict, oh well. So I'm still thinking these three. All right, so, well, no matter what, this is first, interstellar shipping. Okay, Leto's turn. Whoops, what? Was there a whoops somewhere? And hi, Time Roller, how's it going? Ooh, I blocked interstellar shipping just in time. All right, so Leto is instead going to go to Fold Space and get one influence with the Spacing Guild, so he almost has an alliance. Okay, Memnon. Harvest spice, because he just loves spice. So he's going to take 4 more spice and no troops to move into the conflict. So he has 13. Okay, so now too bad I don't have any water. Although I can get water on Siege Tabor, or I can go to Carthage. I'll get 2 Solari, a troop, and an Intrigue card. Or I can go over here, get water. So with the diplomacy, I could maybe go to Hardy Warriors, get 2 more troops, get an alliance. Well, and at some point, I can play this. Favored subject. All right, so that's a free influence with the Emperor. And yeah, I guess I will go here. So I get 1 troop, and I'm just going to hang on to it for now. And I get a water. And unfortunately, I don't have another Bene Gesserit card in play, so I don't get 1 free influence. Oh well. Leto. Fold Space and Interstellar Shipping are both occupied. Arakeen. Alright, so he's going to Arakeen. He gets 1 troop. Plus he moves in. Well, no, he'll just move in the Dreadnought. Is it still conflict 2? Yes. Alright, so he's in there with his Dreadnought. Maybe I won't want to fight. We'll see what Memnon does on his turn. And then also that was Signet Ring ability, which is he can spend 1 spice to gain an influence on a track where someone's higher than him. Well, he'll go where he's lowest, so Fremen or Emperor. I don't know, Emperor. That's a victory point for him. And then, okay, Memnon. Wealth. So he just gets 1 influence with the Emperor. That's a victory point for him. And he only has 1 more agent, so he might not even fight. So diplomacy. Maybe I should just do still suits. Yeah, rather than spending my water for 2 troops, I'm going to gain a water, actually gain 2 water, and an alliance. So I'm up to 6 points, and I get 2 water. And I am going to move my 1 troop in there. And hopefully get 4 Solari. Okay, Leto. Carthage. Okay, so he gets 1 troop, and he will put it in a fight so that he's 2 units ahead. But he won't move in any more than that. And I get a Solari. Unfortunately, it's not my turn, so I only get 1 instead of 2. Okay, Memnon's last chance. Hardy Warriors is the only way he's going to get any troops in here. Tech negotiation. Alright, so he finally is spending some of that spice. So he will be buying flagship for 7 spice because of the -1. That'll leave him with 6. They each have 6. He gets a victory point for that. Yes, this one. And then once per round, if he has 4 Solari, he's going to spend it on 3 troops, which I guess he will do that right now. For this round. But they go in his garrison. Is that his spice? I guess. Wait, I thought he had 13. I just spent 7. I think, did I drop one? I think I dropped one. HF 6. Alright, so he's not in the fight, so good. That 1 troop in there was enough to get me 4 Solari. Definitely worth it. Alright, so on the reveal. Wait. I thought I was supposed to have 6 Solari. Oh, wait, was I gonna... How did I not end up with 6? Did I just completely screw up my original plan? Which was to reveal this so I could use the bonus of 6 Solari to spend for 1 victory point on reveal, but I only have 4. Oh, you know what? My original plan was to go to wealth. That was going to give me the 6. But then I decided on doing something else. And then wealth got taken. I think that was after I did still suits, though. Still suits was stupid. No, that was after. That was my 3rd round. After I placed this one, then wealth got taken. I completely screwed up. Well, alright, so I don't get that. I just get the 1 persuasion from this. That's a waste. Oh well. So I have 3 persuasion, plus 2, I have 5. So I can buy power play and put it on the discard pile. Ooh, Assassination Mission. If you trash this card, you get 4 Solari, but I don't really have any ways of trashing cards. Alright, so that was a complete waste, and then, well, I have 3 strength in total. Leto has 7. Can discard the rest of that. Damn. I really wanted that victory point. Well, I'm about to shuffle again, so I might get it. How big's my deck now? This is my whole deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15, although this one I draw 6 each time, and this one gets trashed as soon as I use it once, so I basically have 14 cards. And hopefully get to draw extra cards here and there. I can go through the deck in 2 rounds. Alright, well, Leto's going to win as soon as he draws his extra strength. Oh, wait. I also could have played this to get 1 extra persuasion, and then my card goes on top of the deck instead of in the discard pile. That would just mean the power play I would draw immediately. I couldn't buy anything else instead, so nah, I'll hang on to that. Maybe I'll get lucky and can get enough persuasion to get a Spice Must Flow. I'm liking this 3 water I have. That's good for research station. Draw lots of cards. And next round, well, I'll pick up some, hopefully get interstellar shipping again. That'll give me 6 Solari. And some influence. And a couple troops. Oh, I never turned over the other one of these. Memo quarters. Only costs 2 spice, which for tech, if I go to tech negotiation, I could use my negotiator and then it would be free. You get 1 influence immediately. All right, I like that. And if you have 3 or more influence on all 4 tracks, you get a victory point at the end. I kind of like that. Where am I on that? I just need 1 with the Spacing Guild, and, well, I don't have any with the Bene Gesserit. I can work on that. I think these are shuffled. Well, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Haven't resolved this yet. I'll be going last though. Yeah, they might get that before I get to it. Pretty good chance of that. All right, well, extra strength of 2 for Leto, which doesn't matter because he wins. But I get 4 Solari. Too late to use Opulence. Leto wins. He gets control of Arakeen. And then his Dreadnought covers up Carthage, so next round I don't get the Solari, he will. And I got my Solari, so there, we're all good. 2 bonus spice out there. I have not, the only spice I've earned the entire game was from doing my Signet Ring ability. This would be a good one to go for if they don't beat me to it. I am going last. There's the other blue one. And it is 6 to 6 to 4. Now we're moving on to conflict 3, so they will start spending spice on victory points. But they both are 1 shy of doing that. New conflict is battle for Imperial Basin, 2 victory points and control of Imperial Basin. Second place, 5 spice. I'd like to get in on that. Reset these. Anything else? Nope. But I'd also like to get a bunch of influence. I have no troops in the garrison. They have lots. Can my water help with anything? I mean, helps me get hardy warriors. Oh, roll for deck churn 3. Chome dictatorship's going away. Yeah, I really wanted that, but I was never able to afford it. 8 persuasion, too much. Ixian Engineer, I have not seen this one. You go to yellow space, you can purchase tech. On reveal, if you have 3 or more tech tiles, I have 1, you can trash this for a victory point. I mean, that's not going to come into play for me, I'm sure. I'd have to buy 2 more tech tiles. So it's not going to come into play, I bet, but well, we'll see. Okay, I'm going last. It is Leto's turn. He's harvesting spice at Imperial Basin. Well, there goes that one. He gets 3 spice. Okay, so he will trade in. Well, all right, so he gets 3 plus 4 from here is a victory point. And and he will put 2 troops into the conflict, and it's now conflict 3, so they will commit everything they can. I guess I could go to Imperial Basin. I do have the water for it. I mean Haga Basin. Alright, Memnon, he's going to Airkeen using his ability. Leto gets a Solari. Oh, and flagship, he doesn't have enough Solari for it, so he won't do it. At least not yet. Signet ring ability, he gets a spice. Well, that's 7, so he gets a victory point. And he gets 1 troop that he will put in the conflict, plus 2 from his garrison. This one's not looking good for me. But if he wins it, he's up to 9. I need to get some influence. Cash in, get the one from the Emperor Alliance. Need 2 more with a Spacing Guild to get that one. But Power Play could come up. That one's worth 2. Or Bene Gesserit. Alright, well, let's see. What do I have? Dagger. I got Opulence again. Okay, this time I'm going to keep the Solari to buy a victory point. Well, I got Appropriate again. Ooh, but I can also buy tech with Solari. Do I want either of those other ones? A disposal facility. Oh, you know what? That might have been good. If you have 6 or more persuasion, you can trash 1 card and play. You know, that might have been a good thing to purchase. Although I never had the spice for it. Spaceport, you can put cards you acquire on top of your deck. No, that's not worth it. Alright, well, if I use Appropriate, I could do that. If I go to the top, I can purchase a tech for 2 less. So I could purchase this for 1 spice, well, my negotiator. And then I could also buy this for 2 Solari, or maybe whatever's underneath this one. Unfortunately, I don't have a discard pile right now, so I'd have to trash one of these cards. Dagger. So if I do that, I'll only be spending 2. I'll still have 6 before I do anything else. Plus, I'm going to collect some more Solari. I'll have plenty for this one. Even if I buy something that costs more than 2. Oh yeah. And if I do that, I really need to get my Bene Gesserit up and Spacing Guild for an extra victory point. And okay, well, there's also Signet Ring. So I can spend 7 to get an influence, a troop, and a spice. I don't think I'm going to have enough for all 3 of these things. Although if I go to Wealth, like I could play Reconnaissance with Dispatch an Envoy and go to Wealth, and I'll get my alliance with the Emperor and 3 more Solari. So how much did that give me? Alright, so this would give me 3. Okay, so 3, 9. So I get 9. I currently have, so I'd have 17. That costs 6. This costs 7. So I could buy up to 6 Solari's worth. Yeah. Huh. But I need to do interstellar, oops, I'm currently here. I need to do interstellar shipping first. But if someone blocks Wealth before I get to it, I get screwed. There are 2 Wealth cards. Let's look at the discard pile. There's 1 Wealth. Pretty sure there are 2. Ooh, there's still another one in there. And they have 2 more turns. There are only 8 cards. So, pretty good chance Wealth is going to come up. Well, I mean, chances aren't that good. Well, slightly higher than 25% chance. Might have to draw more than once because stuff is blocked. So, if I use Appropriate now and go here and do that, it's possible at the end I don't have enough Solari to do this. Although it also depends on what I'm buying there. because it'll be wait, that's if I also use Signet Ring ability, but I'm not doing this card yet, so well, maybe I just don't use the Signet Ring. And convincing argument should just sit over here. Yeah, all right, appropriate. So appropriate, interstellar shipping. So does the -2 make this one free, or is the minimum 1? I don't remember. I think the minimum is 1. So I don't really want to use this on this one because I'd still have to spend my negotiator. Where are the rules? Yeah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it says it gives you a deck discount of 1 or 2 spies on the on there. Tech tiles, yeah, that's for solo play. Okay. Can't combine discounts. All right. No, it doesn't say. Oh, okay. The cost can never be less than 0. All right. So yes, the -2 I can just use to make this one free. And that immediately gets me 1 influence. And I need to get all of them up to 3, so I should do a Bene Gesserit or Spacing Guild. Or I could do, well, I'm also getting 1 from this, and I'm going to get 1 from this when I use my Signet Ring. I could get the Bene Gesserit all the way up there without ever even going on there. Or I could pick up both of these alliances and get 3 more Solari. Then, even if they block me on wealth, I'll have enough Solari. So then, still need to do Bene Gesserit, but I can use Dispatch and Envoy. Oh, that's right. Selective Breeding lets you trash a card. Should have been using that. Although, I've never had the spice. So much to do. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to get that influence. I'll get this one later. And then, what's the other influence I'm getting? Wait, why did I say? Oh, yeah. If I buy this, that gets me an influence. Yeah, I think I should take both of those alliances before someone beats me to them. And yeah, then all I have to do is get this up to 3 to get another victory point. Which, I didn't get power play this time, but I'm going to get power play next round. That can put me up 2, and then all I have to do is say, well, 1 more time, or a shipping track or something, and that gives me another one. Alright, so let's resolve all this. So I'll get this, it's free. I get 1 influence, and endgame, we'll just, yeah, I'll just put it underneath. I just have to remember 3 influence I need and everything. I don't think I'm getting that victory point for Spice Must Flow cards. Oh well. Alright, so I get an influence. I'm doing that with the Emperor. Or no, let's do one with the Spacing Guild first. And then, okay, turn this over. What do we get? Holo projectors. All right, so there is no... once per round, discard a card and draw one. That would have been nice to have earlier. At this point, it's not that good. None of these are have the House of Gaul mark on them, so these stacks are still all 6. So we ditch the one on top, trash that, and okay, wind traps. Free water when you win a conflict, free water. And that is one they would try to purchase, so alright, just have to trash the one. Alright, so what have I resolved so far? I got that, and then 2 troops in the garrison, and then, you know what, I want to take the, no, I'll do this one first. Space and Guild, alright, so I have that victory point, and I get 4 Solari, because it is my turn, so I get the extra 1, and then, alright, so I got the influence from the tile, I got that influence, I got my troops, I did that, and then 6 Solari or 2 Spice. I will take these 6 Solari. Okay, and they each get 1 Solari. Alright, that's all done, and then I can purchase a tech with Solari. Disposal facility. Disposal facility for 3 or holo projectors. Too bad I can't just purchase both. I have plenty of Solari, but I will spend 3 on, and yeah, that'll leave me with, that'll leave me with 7 for my Signet Ring ability and 6 for that one. You know what? There just aren't that many rounds left, so I kind of want Disposal Facility to get rid of a crappy card, and then anytime I have at least 6 Persuasion, I can trash another card that's in play. But there just aren't many rounds left. I think I'm going to take Holo Projectors instead. And immediately discard something, because I get to do that once per round. Yeah, I'll put that one on top. Alright, so that'll cost me 3 Solari. And what's new? Ooh, Detonation Devices. That's a nice one. If you use a Dreadnought in the conflict and you win the conflict, instead of using it on one of these 3 spaces for a round, you can instead move it to your supply and get a victory point. So that one's really nice, but yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm finally done, right? Oh yeah, I can discard a card and draw one. So I'm thinking, let's see, what do I not want to go to? I still have 2. Yeah, I'm definitely not using Opulence. Signet Ring and then Dagger, because, ooh, yeah, Dagger. I need 1 more spice to buy Detonation Devices, so yeah, if I had, well, actually, Tech Negotiation, I could buy that. 1 spice, 1 negotiator, and -1. Maybe I should ditch Reconnaissance. If I ditch this, though, I could be stuck with just these 2, and then this has to go on a green space. Alright, I will discard Reconnaissance. I'll take my chances and draw. Missionaria Protectiva. Not a good time for that. But I do get another one that can go on a blue space. Dang. And that means next time I'm probably drawing Lady Jessica, which would have gone well with that, but oh well. Or not Lady Jessica, Jessica of Arrakis. Alright, but I did use that. I'm supposed to flip it over, I guess. Okay. My turn is finally done. And I have to think about getting into this fight. Leto, because they're both in it. In second place is 5 Spice. Hardy Warriors. Oh, he really wants to fight. 1 influence with the Fremen, that's a victory point, and 2 troops, which are going to go into the fight, plus the one that's in his garrison. He's already up to 10 plus bonus, and gets 1 more turn. Memnon. Still suits. 1 influence with the Fremen. Good thing I already took that alliance. And then he'll move that troop in. So I have 2 turns. I could put troops in with both of those. You know, the 5 Spice could be good, so I could use Highliner. But yeah, even getting second's going to be rough. Or maybe I should take the 3 Spice. That'll give me enough for Conspire, which would be 6 Solari, 2 troops. If that's also giving me the alliance, it's 4 troops and an intrigue card for the 4 Spice. That might be worth it. Or do I want to go spend the 1 Spice I have on one of those? Oh, right, and I could do that this turn, because I dispatch an envoy. Which, when I use Signet Ring, when I use the ability, I'll get 1 influence, so I could just get my Emperor Alliance from that, which I think was the plan earlier. So this would be better suited to go to Secrets. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, and if I have enough persuasion, I can trash a card that's in play, but that was if I had bought Disposal Facility. Or do I want to try fighting? Well, actually, the most I could do is to get 4 troops total. If I go to Carthage now and then go to Siege Tavern next turn, I can get 4 troops in there, plus 1 strength from Dagger. Yeah, there's no way I'm even going to get second, so no point in going for that. But I might want to build up troops for the next conflict. And currently, hopefully Leto wins since he's in last place. Yeah, if Memnon wins, he's up there. Oh, Leto, though, is 1 intrigue card away from a victory point. So do I want to get the 3 Spice? I think I do. And I am getting a victory point at the end of the round. And I should get another victory point when I take the Emperor Alliance. Spending those 2 things. And I really also need to get working on Bene Gesserit. Next round is, good chance next round will be the last round. So I should probably Instead of going to the Emperor now, maybe I should go to Bene Gesserit. Well, I also have power play. That's right. That'll probably come up next round. I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to use Dagger with Dispatch an Envoy and go to Secrets. So that'll give me 1 influence and an intrigue card. Infiltrate. Enemy agents don't block your next agent at board spaces this turn. Alright. So I can move to an occupied space once. Okay, and then when I use, so that was Dagger, when I use Signet Ring, I'm getting another influence with the Bene Gesserit, then I just need 1. So this one will get revealed. I will have 6 persuasion. And this can go anywhere. Well, anywhere but the influence tracks. All right. Leto's last turn. Go ahead, put more troops out there. Still suits, occupied. Conspire. 1 influence with the Emperor. And he gets 2 more troops in his garrison. Okay, Memnon's last turn. Conspire, it just got taken. Dreadnought. So he gets a Dreadnought and can purchase tech, except no spice. So, nope. Okay, then my last turn. So yeah, even though neither one of them put any more troops, there's no way I could have made it. So I will use my Signet Ring ability, which means I'm going to be spending 7 Solari for all this. And I am going... do I want the spice? Ooh, or I could go to smuggling. So that if I move up there, then next round, interstellar shipping, I can cash in again and get influence again. Yes. Damn the spice. Alright, I'm going to smuggling. I get 2 Solari. Get to move this up 1 on the influence track, I mean on the shipping track, and then Signet Ring ability, I get to spend 7 Solari. 2, get 1 troop. Get 1 spice. And when I cash in, maybe I take the 2 spice instead of the 6 Solari. And 1 persuasion, or 1 influence. I kind of want the Emperor, just to make sure I get that alliance before they do, but no, I'm taking this one. So there's a victory point. And now 1 more, I'll get that endgame victory point from that one. 3 influence or more on all 4 influence tracks. Yeah, I'm just 1 away on the Bene Gesserit. May as well turn that back over. Okay. So I guess that's it. Alright, so on the reveal I have nothing, and it's 10 to 8. Hopefully Leto wins. I have 6 persuasion. Do I want to buy anything? Ooh, yeah, I can buy this. If it comes up, I'll just do it on the reveal, and if I have 3 or more tech tiles, I have 3 now, so I just bought 2. I can trash this for a victory point, so I will buy this, and I'm going to play this before my reveal that says, yeah, I get 1 persuasion during the reveal, so I really have 7 instead of 6, which I don't need this 7, but I get to put this on top of my deck instead of the discard pile, so next turn I'll get a free, or next round I'll get a free victory point by trashing that. Alright, so that got used. Okay, so, oh, and then I get to spend 6 Solari on a victory point. Alright, so I'm guaranteed to hit 10 next round. Plus I should get at least 1 more from Influence Track. Alright, and now that's done. Alright, discard those. How many do I have in here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. I hope I get power play in there. I can always go to Research Station and draw 3 more. Well, this lets me draw 1. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we're on them. Who went? Leto went first, so he gets an extra 2 strength, so he should win. Memnon gets an extra 1. Alright, so Leto wins. And his Dreadnought can go away. Nobody went to Carthage, so he didn't get to get anything from that. This is battle for Imperial Basin, so now he has control of that one. So if anybody goes there, he gets a free spice. Speaking of spice, the worms poop out 2 bonus spice, so now this one's worth 4 for 1 water. And then he gets his 2 victory points, 5 spice for Memnon. And they used up all those troops. So, well, I have the most strength in garrison. But I don't know if I'll even bother trying to fight. Next conflict's going to be, oh, it's for 2 influence and a intrigue card. What a crappy level 3 conflict. Second place, 1 intrigue card and 3 spice. Well, I'm getting to 10 without that, so I don't know if I even need to bother to try fighting, and I'll be going second. If I have nothing else to spend Solari on, I could spend Solari on the Mentat, so that I get to go last and draw 1 more card. I still have all 3 water, so I'm probably going to Research Station. And I can go to 1 space that's already taken. Which means I really want interstellar shipping, but I don't have to go right away. I can wait until I can use that even on the last round, because even if someone else is there, it doesn't matter. Although it'd be nice to take that right away to block them, so the best they can do is get up to that track and they won't cash in. So I probably want to go to interstellar shipping first chance I get. So infiltrate can be used on something else. I think these are probably shuffled. Alright, worms pooped out their spice, so now all the agents can go back. Okay. Oh. What came out? Ooh, Web of Power. Well, I think I saw, okay, it's another Bene Gesserit card, finally. Too late to really get that. It can only go to Bene Gesserit spaces, but you can go there even if there's already an agent there. And when you play it, oh man, this would have been a great card. If you have 2 influence with the Emperor, you get 2 Solari, so really I'd get 3. If you have 2 influence with a Spacing Guild, you get a draw card, and if you have 2 influence with a Fremen, you get a water. And I have all those. Or if you reveal it, 1 persuasion and 1 influence. That is a great card. But it's too late for it to be useful because this is going to be the last round. So even if I buy it, I'll never get to use it. Oh, and another Bene Gesserit card, finally. Bene Gesserit's sister. And it's not great. You go to green or Bene Gesserit space. It's 2 persuasion or 2 strength on reveal, but at least it's a Bene Gesserit card. Oh, I want Web of Power. Get that early on. Get some influence going early. Then every time you play that, you get so many bonuses. And if it's really early on, you can also use this to help you get all those influences so that you can get all those bonuses. All right, where's Memnon going? Ooh, Highliner. Well, he wants to win this fight. All right, so he gets 1 influence with a space and guild. That's a victory point. Fortunately, the conflict isn't for any victory points, and he gets 3 troops that are all going into the conflict. So is his dreadnought. All right, so he already has 9 strength. But I don't care. This is, it would be a victory point. Well, first or second place is a victory point for Leto because he'll get a 3rd intrigue card. Second place would be a victory point for Memnon because he'd have enough spice to trade in for a victory point unless he first bought some tech. But I don't think it's going to matter. I think I should win. I got both Dune the Desert Planets and Dagger. Those are crap. Alright, so I got my Ixian Engineer, which I'm going to reveal at the end, and I can trash it for a victory point. So that'll put me at 10. Unless, well, this alliance could get taken away from me. Oh, and I am extremely limited on where I can go. We're going to discard one of these and use holoprojectors. I definitely don't need 4 cards that can go to yellow spaces, so I'm going to discard one of those and draw. Convincing argument, that's worthless. Well, yeah, the first thing I have to do is interstellar shipping. That will give me my influence of the Bene Gesserit to get me a victory point from this. Oh, and I don't have any blue. I can't go to research station. Wow, I drew a crappy hand. Ugh. What am I going to get to do? Well, one of them is going to be interstellar shipping. May as well use that on interstellar shipping. Yeah, this would let me draw 2 more cards if I had another Bene Gesserit card in play, but that's not happening. There's no tech for me to buy. And I can't go there. I can't even use my water. Ugh. Yeah, and this one, which I don't want to play, I need to reveal it so I get that free victory point. It also only goes to yellow spaces. Well, I mean, I could pick up some spice. May as well commit troops in there just to prevent them from getting stuff. Alright, I do want to go to interstellar shipping first, because if one of them gets 5 Solari, that'll be a victory point. So, alright, Dune the Desert Planet on interstellar shipping, and I get to go 1, 2, so I get 2 troops. I get 1 influence, which is going to be with Bene Gesserit. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm not going to be able to get either one of those alliances. Oh well. But yeah, that'll give me, well, you know what? Or I could take this one and get that victory point and 2 more troops, but just in case something happens where Leto goes on wealth and conspire and steals it away from me, let's stick with that one. Ooh, you know what? It might not be over this round. If Memnon gets a Fremen and takes that alliance away from me, then it might be like this at the end of the round. Well, it might be like that. Then I'll get that, and really I'll be at 9. Might be a three-way tie at 9 at the end of this round. If Memnon takes that away from me. Okay, so I need all my stuff here. I got my 1 influence with the Bene Gesserit. I got my 2 troops. Now am I taking the Solari or the Spice? Taking the Solari, I guess. Just in case I need it next round, if it lasts another round. So I get 6 Solari. Each of them gets 1. That's almost enough for Memnon to purchase 3 troops, but not quite enough. Let's see, that is everything on there. Yes. Just in case it goes another round, I might want to take smuggling as well to get it set to where if there is another round, I can do interstellar shipping again and cash in again. Since really, smuggling and Haga Basin are the only decent places left for me to go. With Chome, Delegate, or Jessica of Arrakis. Oh yeah, and this one can go somewhere even if it's blocked. And Jessica, I could use this to go somewhere that's blocked. So I'm thinking I use, as long as it's still there, Jessica on Haga Basin next round. Oh well, let's see. Leto, what are you doing? Tech negotiation. Let's see, he has 2 spice, so he will buy detonation devices with the -1 for 2 spice. Actually, 1 spice, because he also has a negotiator. But yeah, he has to win a conflict using a dreadnought, and he can get a victory point. He currently doesn't have a dreadnought, so that's good. So that's probably going to do nothing for him. Nice waste of resources. Okay, another dreadnought for Memnon. And he can buy tech. He has 5, so he will buy wind traps for 2. Well, good. At least that gives him less spice. He gets a water. Oh, but the water's... Oops, wrong one. Water is not a victory point because he only has 1 water. So, there. And good. No water for rewards. If he wins a conflict, though, he'll get water. He's primed to win this one. That'll give him a victory point. Where's he influence-wise? Okay. Well, whoops. 2 influence with 1. We could put him 2 on the Spacing Guild, and then that won't give him anything. But yeah, if he wins this, he's going to be at 9. Well, he has 1 more round to go there. As it is, to me, it's looking like I'm going to win 11 to 10 over him. Now, if I do just, say, go to both of these and spend all my water and get a bunch of spice, I can move 4 troops in there, but it's really just enough for 2nd place. So I think I said, Lady Jessica, I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 water and get 4 spice. Which, if it goes another round, I can use Highliner. Get a bunch of troops to make sure I win that one. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 troops in. And then turn over the next one. Training drones. 1 free troop each round. Yeah. Not that useful at this point. Okay. where's Leto going? Carthage. That's 2 Solari for, no, 1 Solari for me. It's not my turn. And he gets 1 troop that he puts into the fight, plus these 2. Okay, he's committing to this one. And he has 1 more turn. Hardy Warriors. Oh, he just took my Fremen alliance away from me. That is bad. That was what I was afraid of. So now if he wins the conflict, he's going to get to 10, but I'm going to tie him at 10 with the victory point I have under here and this one. And then I think the first tiebreaker is spice, so I think I'm actually going to win in a tie. Although he still could lose this fight. Oh, wait, but Hardy Warriors, he just got 2 more troops. And he moves in his other dreadnought, so yeah, okay. No, he's not losing this fight. He has it wrapped up. He has 16 strength. Alright, but it's definitely going to be over at the end of this round. Because he's going to get... What is he getting? Wait. No, he's not getting a victory point. His 2 influence... he's at 2-2-2. So yeah, if we do this one, he won't get any points for that. And he'll get an intrigue card. So no, it won't be over. Wait, and who bought? Oh, Leto bought Detonation Devices. Oh, that's right. No, but he get a water. The water he gets from winning the conflict, that's what's going to give him the 10th point. So yes, it will be over at the end of this round. I'll get to 10, though. So I don't think this last one matters. And yeah, tiebreaker. Blah, 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 blah. Because I've never had a tie. Blah, 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 clarifications, face. No, that's ties for combat. Endgame. Tiebreakers are in order. I'm out of spice, Solari, water, and then garrison troops. So spice comes first. I have 6 spice. He only has 3. All right, so my last one. You know what? I'm going to go here and get 4 more spice for my other 2 water. Just to rub it in his face that, hey, look, I have 10 spice. And I can move in 2 more troops to maybe get 3 more spice. Okay, and then Leto's last turn. So I'm up by 3 strength on him, but he's going to Arcane, so that is a Solari for him, which, ooh, he's 1 Solari short of a victory point. Signet Ring ability, he can spend 1 spice to gain 1 influence, and whatever track he's lowest. That would be Fremen. And that is it. So I'm at 8, Leto is at 6, and 16 for Memnon. Well, and then on reveal I have 1 extra, so I'm at 9. So good chance I'll get the intrigue card and the 3 spice. And then on reveal, if I have 3 or more tech tiles, I do. I can trash this card for a victory point. Okay, and then I have 2 persuasion. I have 4. So yeah, this sucks. I'm gonna buy Well of Power even though I don't get to use it ever. Oh, that just is sad. Gene manipulation. So many. Everything's a Bene Gesserit card coming out now. Ah, see, this is a card I would have wanted before. When you play this, you get to trash a card, and if you have another Bene Gesserit card in play, you get 2 spice. Oh, that would have been so nice, and it only costs 3. I needed that to get rid of these crappy cards. Okay, and then let's see. So I spent my persuasion. I did that, so we're done with all these. So now we can go to the conflict, and Memnon first gets an extra 1, so 17, and Leto gets an extra 2. So I get an intrigue card. Ooh. Plans within plans, endgame, nice. 3 influence or more on 3 factions, 1 victory point. 3 influence or more on all 4 faction tracks, 2 victory points. So really, between that and memo quarters, I get 3 victory points for having at least 3 influence on all 4 victory tracks. Well, that won't even be a tie. Okay, and then Memnon gets a water, which gives him a victory point. Okay, he gets 2 influence, and we're going to give him influence with a spacing guild so that he gets nothing. I mean, I could give him either the other 2 alliances. It's not going to matter because I'm going to win anyway. So, oh yeah, you know what? Fine. Go ahead. You can have your Bene Gesserit alliance. I don't care. Go ahead. He won. This gets to go here, and the other one goes back to supply. But it doesn't matter because it's over. Okay, next. Oh, he gets an intrigue card, but that's just 1, so that doesn't do anything for him. All right, and then, oh, how do I get some of the intrigue cards upside down? And it's just a couple. All right, and then end of the round, done with that. Someone's at least 10, so that does end game. And no extra victory points there, no extra victory points there. But for me, 3 influence or more on all 4 influence tracks, that's a victory point. That one's 2 more for the same thing. So, I'm at 12. And I did not have at least 2 the Spice Must Flow cards, so I don't get anything from that one, but it doesn't matter. I have 12. And I only generously gave him 11. And Leto, you suck. Ooh, that was a nice close one. And I didn't actually need this one. Because without that, it would have been, leave that here and move this one up. This goes away, he'd have 10. I'd only have 10, but then I'd win for having 10 spice to 3. Even if I didn't get lucky with that one at the end. Okay. What are the conflicts for coming up? Battle for Carthage, another 2 victory points, and then Battle for Arakeen, another 2 victory points. All right. That took a while. Do I want to play again? It's getting kind of late. I guess I started kind of late. So I don't think I'm going to play again. But this game's so good. And when you're playing correctly and not completely screwing up the influence track for bonus points for the rivals, it's always pretty close playing on Mentat difficulty. put this back to where it was. There. But I got a couple new games, so I think I need to try something else out next. Just not right now. So let's see. Well, I'll clean all this up. And I still have a good deal of bourbon. I've been nursing it. There's my mouse. All right, so that's it for Dune. It's so much fun. And I'm still loving the expansion because it just adds so many more options. Like this game, I mean, the very last round, when I went and collected a bunch of spice just to put some troops in here. And, well, then the second time I got spice was just so I'd have plenty fighting off Memnon, but the first time was enough. But before that, I never once went and collected spice the entire game before the last round. Just didn't need it. So yeah, with the tactiles and the shipping track, you just have so many more options of what you can play for. And with, well, with my character, which lets me get extra Solari, and the one card I got early on that lets me buy cards for Solari instead of spice, yeah, I just had no need for it. All right, so great fun, but that's going to be it for now. Until later, adios.